Gentlemen, girls and boys, Colonia Productions is proud to present Jurassic Kingdom Back to the Beginning, a celebration of America's natural history. Please welcome your host, Miss Kayla Colonia.
Hello everyone and welcome to the fair. Are you guys ready to have some fun? No, I think we can do better. I said, are you guys ready to have some fun? Awesome, welcome to the show. How about a quick show of hands? How many of you guys like dinosaurs? Beautiful, that's what I like to see. Millions and millions of years ago, there were thousands of different types of species of dinos. They lived all across the world. Some of them walked on land, swam the seas, made the skies their natural habitat. We're gonna get this show started, you guys, right over here from our fossil table. Before we dive into fossils, and I have your mostly undivided attention, we do have one small, very important rule today at Jurassic Kingdom. When our dinosaurs are out visiting, they will be here at the fence lines for all of you to meet. All we ask of you today is that you are kind, gentle, and no violence, hitting, poking, punching, pulling tails, arms, etc. You guys look like a fantastic crowd. I know I'm wasting time. Now, let's talk fossils. The first one we're going to share is very cool, but I do have bad news about it. When we discovered our very first footprint, we were unable to find any other evidence out in the fields to tell us the dino it belonged to. That's a sad reality of the job. Not always do we get a lot of pieces out there that say, hi, I'm your dinosaur. But with extensive research and help from our walked on all fours. Unfortunately, it is where the search stopped. There were quite a few ornithopods to consider for one footprint. However, we do have an ornithopod for you guys to meet today, so you can see the full picture. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please put your hands together and help me welcome out our Pachycephalosaurus, Mr. Leo. Leo is on his way out to say hi to you guys. Again, you're welcome up to say hello to him. All we ask once more is that you're kind, gentle, no violence, and you also want to be mindful of tails. Tails have minds of their own. They come in all shapes and sizes, and through the course of the show, you're going to realize how big and small they are. Usually what happens when a tail is done on purpose. You've been fair warned. Now let's talk Leo. Again, he is one of the ornithopods. Once more, two-legged herbivore. But our Pachycephalosaurus has got a lot of cool features going on. More than just walking on two legs alone. He has an adornment of horns surrounding this incredible dome in the middle of his noggin. Now, that dome is not a random bubble, and it's not there by accident. It is his actual skull. It's peeking right out from skin. There's a lot of theories circulating as to why the dome is there, what it's used for. We lean primarily towards hunting purposes, more than fighting purposes. The next 50th anniversary, and we are celebrating proudly. The way we like to do it is highlighting America's natural history. All across our beautiful USA, we have discovered tons of fossilized dinosaur remains, including the Pachycephalosaurus. Pachycephalosaurus remains were discovered in none other than the beautiful state of Montana, making him a cowboy. He is a little upset that Yellowstone is over, but we have to remind him life goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would love to keep Leo with us for the rest of the day. He's a fantastic co-host. But we got a ton of dinos for you to meet and more fossils to see. So with that said, how about one last big round of applause for Leo? Showing off like a true Leo one last time. Everyone say bye, Leo. Around the corner. Where did all of this grass come from? Was it you? All right, now, the next few fossils, or should I say next couple of fossils we're going to share are some of my personal favorites. But before I tell you anything about them, I want to hear from, there you are, tickling me the whole show. Oh, where are you at? There you are. Got it. The next couple of fossils are my favorite, but I want to hear from you first. Would anyone like to take a guess at what it looks like? It is an egg. Beautiful. Would you like to know my favorite answer? Poop. That's right. Poop is my number one favorite, but it's not poop, it's an egg. This egg belonged to one of our four-legged herbivores. It belonged to a stegosaurus. Would you guys like to meet a stegosaurus? You act like you get that question asked on a daily basis. I said you want to meet a stegosaurus! All right, my next little critter coming out to say hello is brand new to our show this year. So new, in fact, we haven't had the chance to name him yet. We're learning his personality. For now, we're calling him Dude. We're calling him Bud. We're calling him to get out of the trash, because that's where he likes to stay. But either way, he's on his way out to say hi to you guys, and again, you are welcome. While he's coming through, I'm going to follow him around. I'm going to make sure they get, oh, that was my toe. I'm going to make sure they get some potty on the fence line, one. And number two, I need name suggestions, and I want to hear them from you. Corner of the fence yet. Names? Name, what is it? Ace. Ooh, I like it. Like Fraley. I like it. Anybody else? You can tell me. Tell me a name. Oh, very cool. What about you guys? Stego. I like Stego. You guys have name suggestions? What is it? Stella. I like Stella. What about you guys? The marshmallow. And Reed, I like it. What about you guys? Names? No names? Chocolate. I can do it. All right, let's see. Anybody else? Name suggestion? George. I like George. What about you? Mark. Like Marky Mark. He is a Stegosaurus. He's a cute little Stegosaurus, and he is a handful, to say the least. All right, dude, can you do me a favor? Can you tell all of our friends thank you for being so amazing and kind and awesome and adorable? Yeah, they're good. They're a good crowd. Everyone say bye, dude. How about a big round of applause for our little Stego? He did a great job out here. And you guys have some great name suggestions, too, I might add. I think my favorite is probably chocolate. That's probably because I'm hungry. All right, dude, we're going to see you a little later. Go with Lily. She's going to leave a trail for you to follow inside. We're going to have to leaf blow the carpet. All right, everybody again, say bye, dude. Bye. All righty, guys. Now, we're going to continue along this fossil journey yet again. The next egg in the basket. We again figured and realized it didn't get the opportunity to hatch, but the reason why it became a little bit more clear for us is very marred and scarred on one side. This marred scarring became way before fossilization process, so probably the reason it did not hatch. But upon the dissecting and discovering what was going on with this egg, we also realized it belonged to a triceratops. Now, you know what they say, life finds a way. Thanks to this egg, we happen to have a 2-month-old baby triceratops for you all. Littlest girl, Miss Sarah. The cute, the small, the she's ready to go. Look, she's all wiggly. Now she's on her way out to say hi to you guys. Again, you're welcome up to say hello. If you're at the fence, stay right where you are. She's on her way to you. If you're not at the fence line and you'd like to meet Sarah, the fence line is where you want to be. If we have shy little ones out there that are more intimidated by some of the bigger dinosaurs, have a way to defend themselves. Herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, animals, plants, bugs, fungi, they have a way to defend. Sarah's is located primarily on her face. She has 2 horns on the forehead, 1 on the beak line. Those 3 horns are going to allow her to defend herself, family, nesting grounds from predators that get too close. She can also use the horns for hunting purposes to feed the family by uprooting and knocking down vegetation. Where Leo can knock into trees, she can put the ground up, depending on how large they are, of course. But not only the bark too. My last suggestion is the 3 horns combined are also would give her her namesake. They are why we call her specific species of ceratops the Triceratops. Very good. Ladies and Sarah, she did a beautiful job. Everyone say bye, Sarah. You guys are awesome. Now, I am going to take a very brief moment to pause before we continue the fossil journey. Number 1, we want to thank you all personally for coming out and making us a part of your fair, a part of your day at the fair today. Tongue-tied show if you haven't realized. Number 2, this year at Jurassic Kingdom, we are really excited and proud to announce that after years of threatening, we have finally published our very first children's book, and it is called Jurassic Kingdom at the Fair. Inside of the book are some of the dinosaurs that you've met at the show so far today, some you haven't met just yet, and some that are no longer with us. We have been doing this show for over 11 years now, so of course we don't get to keep them all, but they are memorialized here in the book. With that being said, our favorite part about the book is that it's all inspired by our beautiful daughter, Miss Lily. Lily is the one who spearlined the book all the way to the finish line. She is the one that got it into production, and the reason it is actually published. Not only that, she enjoyed helping us make this book so much that she for category of dino. We talked to herbivores, but now it's time for the carnivorous category. Everyone say ooh. Everyone say ah. Very good. Everyone say whoa, dinosaurs! Oh my gosh! It was for my water break. Thank you. Now the next fossil we're going to share is a hook claw. This hook claw belonged to a dinosaur called Baryonyx. Baryonyx is around 9 feet tall, 30 feet long, and discovered around water-type areas, creeks, riverbed, streams, lakes, across the world, primarily because of this. It is called a gaff hook with a G. This gaff hook was located on their top claws, which would be hands, not feet. It would help them catch their primary food. No one. best by the names of velociraptors. But before I continue on, I should probably make a quick announcement. Remember, no sudden moves. Getting up, running away, fleeing a show area. My next guest is a little intimidating and a tad bit impatient. But you may recognize her from Jurassic World, our beautiful, slightly over the top at all times, velociraptor Miss Blue. Look, she's being good today. Look at that. I like it. As always, you're welcome to say hi, but we get it, she is a velociraptor. That might not be an easy feat or intelligent. However, if you want her to approach you, calmly is key. We encourage you to extend your arms completely straight out. Hold your palms open flat. She recognizes that gesture. Not only as a movie aesthetic, it helps, but it's how she's been trained to approach people calmly. It's a pretty song. She's not sleepy on my opinion, but she's recording. She's more so calling her friends, and I don't mean like a smartphone. I mean she is locating other velociraptors from miles away. They hear the call, they know what it's for, technically a dinner bell. Ding ding. She's letting her friends know she sees a good-looking buffet out here, and she needs help to partake in the meal. She couldn't eat us all by herself, but I'm sure she wouldn't mind trying. We're gonna be okay. I need you to help me. Look, we're gonna rock over here. Yeah. Go, go, go. Now, again, I would love to keep her out, but I don't want her to go crazy. We also have a lot of animal activity in the area. I'm sorry. Let her go, let her go. We've got pony rides like right around the bend, so it's not a great place for our carnivorous dino show. But I digress. We're gonna get her back inside before she decides to hightail it and make a meal of 8-year-old steak. Oh, there she goes. No, I'm just kidding. She's not gonna eat you. She likes you. Out of anybody else, I don't know why, just you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one last big round of applause for our beautiful fun. That's what I want to hear, guys. Now, the last two fossils we're going to share belong to some of the biggest prehistoric carnivore giants to ever exist. But first, I need water.
First, I need water.
Let's go. Now, the next fossil we're going to share is an enormous tooth, and it came from an enormous creature that used to live in our oceans. Would anyone like to tell me who it came out of? Close. Anybody else? Megalodon! Beautiful! For those of you that may not know who or what Megalodon was, they were sharks. One of the largest to ever exist. Around 200 million years we're talking. There are some people that believe it has the potential to still be in our oceans today. My dad. I'd like to see one for myself. Not in person. I'm not that crazy. More of a woo! Extra summer! Yay, Mexico! I tried. Beards are more mad than you are. I'm surprised. Alright, last fossil is a set of teeth. Who can tell me what they belong to? Why are you gonna make me sort of look? T-Rex is sufficient. T-Rex, yes. We're gonna try it one more time. This is a group effort. I said, who do these teeth belong to? The T-Rex, an enormous creature, 20 feet tall, weighing tons and tons, which is also why he did not fit in my car. But we're gonna do the next best thing. You've met a lot of the babies. I want you to meet my biggest baby. I mean, he's a big baby. Sparky, can you come out and say hi to these guys? They've been waiting all day long to meet you. Yeah. What's up, bro? Ladies and gentlemen, boys are out too. Boys and girls, this is our 2-year-old T-Rex. His name is Sparky Big Guy. I need you to help me out. This is my water. Okay, I'll share. Little slobber never hurt nobody. All right, just like the book. But they have cameras. You can be on TikTok. He said, no, thank you. We did that already. Okay, cool. How about this? Let's do the selfie face. Ha, there you go. Can't be afraid of the selfie face. That's impossible. But you can pay close attention to how small the teeth are. Like I said, he's only 2 tons of. It's okay. Tons of growing up to do. The big green machine is on his way around to say hi. As always, you're welcome to say hello. We ask again that you're kind, gentle, no violence, hitting, poking, punching, pulling tails, etc. As always, you've been amazing. I expect nothing less. Let's talk T-Rex. We gave the T-Rex a bad reputation. Long ago, we discovered the T-Rex remains. What did we do? We made him out to be a big, mean, aggressive monster. Do you blame us? I mean, look at all those teeth. We got to study the remains a lot closer and further. Found out they are more so protective than aggressive. They're not mean for zero reason, but they do have a good one. It's called family. They don't have a lot of offspring. Baby Rex, little ones. They protect the ones they have down to the last tooth and nail is a motto. Take that literally. Now, we also gave them a bad rap for being hardline. We don't do it anymore. That's bullying. Bullying of any kind is a no-no. We mainly don't do it because Mama overfeeds him as it is. If you guys have pets, you know what I mean. They like treats. Cats, dogs, enormous green reptiles are all the same. But as per usual, we will have a volunteer from the audience today. Woo! Lots of hands. Big guy, you know what happens before you get a treat?
Massive.
Watch time! That's a joke. I do need someone to help me with a treat though. Oh, I need someone strong, brave, that doesn't smell like ketchup. What are we gonna do? The nugget or the bone? Nugget, bone. Bone, nugget, bone. Smell like ketchup. Tail, strongly brave, strongly brave, strongly brave, strongly brave, strongly brave, strong, brave, strongly. You just kind of look like you're ready for it today. I like it. I like the whole vibe. Are you strong? Are you brave? Have you had ketchup? No, but no. Say no. Like it. Hold on to this. Two hands. One hand here, one hand there. You're going to hold it straight out, just like that, kind of in the corner. Uh-oh. Okay. Move this incredibly heavy rock. Oh, my goodness. I can't. It almost broke my toe. Right here. Just the both. Nugget. I'm sorry. Nugget. The nugget. Just the nugget. She says not my nut. No! Where are you going? He said the nugget. Is his nickname Nugget? Good grief. Just the nugget. Hands down, guys. Just the nugget. There you go, beautiful. Let's give our beautiful volunteer a big round of applause for an amazing feat of bravery. And the patient's a joke. How about one? Oh, that's a wrong end. I wouldn't want to see down. All right, how about one last round of applause for Sparky, our 2-year-old T-Rex, Mr. Pain in the Tailosaurus, Master Puppeteer. It's just one. The world has been growing and changing for millions of years. It's our turn, job, and opportunity to take care of the planet. Pick up trash, recycle if it isn't yours. Still trash. Help keep the world beautiful. No! Our oceans clean, our pollinators happy for no! For millions of years to come, no! We are going to be out now for a few more moments. That was not necessary. We're going to be out for a few moments of souvenir time, guys. You can take home one of your favorite stars. We have plushies, we've got dino nuggets, boxes, our book, Jurassic Kingdom at the fair, Sparky, and more. If you'd like to purchase, we do take cash card, tap, whichever you have. Sparky's going to be around saying hello, goodbye, picture party if you wish.